CLNS Media Patriots Roundtable. I'm your host, Nick Qualia, sitting here with, as always, Mike Molino and Marv is on. So, covered up by the Cam Newton news on Sunday, the Patriots penalties came out from their December taping incident with the Cincinnati Bengals. So the Patriots have received their punishment for the December incident, in which this is my little script I wrote for myself. Incident in which their film crew was caught filming the Cincinnati Bengals sideline, claiming it was for a docuseries, Do Your Job, where they were filming scouts and doing a documentary on the scouts. The punishments were as follows. Pretty heavy. $1.1 million in club fines. The loss of their 2021 third-round draft pick. I'm surprised the Patriots ever draft. Thank God Bill makes all these trades for all these draft picks, because the Patriots are losing draft picks all the time. And then the Patriots TV crews are not allowed to shoot games during the 2020 season. Guys, these punishments, what do they say about the incident? What are your reactions to these punishments? Do they say that the Patriots are guilty? Because as of right now, as far as I know, I don't even know if they've came out and said, yeah, we found X, we found A, B, and C. This is why the Patriots are guilty. With these punishments just at face value, what do you think this says about the penalty, and why do you think the NFL levied? Because, I mean, $1.1 million is a lot of money. Why do you think the league just levied these harsh penalties on the Patriots, even if, let's say, because before, with everything that we had, it was, hey, the NFL really doesn't have anything. So if they don't have anything, these are even harsher punishments than what I was saying before. Guys, why do you think the NFL levied such harsh punishments on the Patriots? Marv, let's start with you. What do you think?
Listen, the NFL didn't need to come out and say Patriots were guilty. We've seen the videos. We know they're guilty. I mean, was it an honest mistake? I believe everything that happened. Like, they weren't meaning to use this footage to cheat or anything like that. But at the end of the day, when you're the New England Patriots, what's the last thing you want to get caught with? The last thing when you're the New England Patriots is a video camera. Like, it's really stupid. So they gave the Patriots this. I mean, NFL said, instead of saying you're guilty or not, we're just gonna fine you for being stupid. Like, you just can't have a video camera when you're the New England Patriots. This is just an organization. This is saying the organization, you guys have done way too many things where this is the punishment you guys are gonna get. And yes, it is harsh. 1.1 mil is harsh. Not having a third round pick, that hurts a lot. The video, they can't film it. That makes sense. I understand that for the 2020 season. Sure, Patriots don't have the greatest, juiciest content all the time anyway, so we can deal with that. But this was just a punishment of overall Patriots having so many things prior to this video camera that the NFL's had enough of these little things always happening to the New England Patriots. So they're gonna go all harsh. So I'm not upset. I understand it. You can't get caught with these things, and we just got to move forward from there.
Listen, I think one of the biggest aspects of this is the fact that Bill Belichick did not get fined. I think that shows right there that the Patriots, that the NFL really didn't find anything against the Patriots, because if they did, then I think Bill would have at least gotten some kind of a fine, because the directive would have most likely came from him. Now, do I think this docuseries was happening? Yeah, sure. But Ernie Adams, he's a sneaky little son of a bitch, okay? I would not be shocked if Ernie slid a piece of paper across the table and was like, hey, if you happen to pan by the Bengals sideline, we've got them coming up in a couple weeks. If you want to slow it down a little bit, maybe show me the tape, sure, I'll do that. But, Marv, I totally agree with you on this point. The last thing that you want to do if you're with the New England Patriots is get caught filming the other team's sideline. You cannot do that. So this fine, it shouldn't even be, I don't care if they got caught for anything. This fine should just be like, hey, you morons. Hey, you dummies. Stop doing this. Give me $1.1 million. I know what you guys charge for beer at that stadium. You guys can afford it. Give me that money. You guys are stupid for even having something remotely close to Spygate. This is Spygate 2.0, even though it's like the little brother of Spygate. It's really not that big of a deal, but just for straight stupidity, you have to get fined. Mike, what do you think?
You guys pretty much said it all. The most interesting part about it is when that video leaked of, the guy who was filming getting questioned about it. He was saying hey, we can just delete this right here. We don't have to talk about it. We can just leave it right here like there's nothing. That, on top of everything else, doesn't make it sound good at all. But
nothing about his reaction made it sound good.
It was very bad the way he was coming off, trying to just tell him, hey, just delete it. Let's not talk about it. And it sounded bad. But I think at the end of the day, it's because it's the Patriots that, the league came down the way they did. And you got to imagine other teams who, have dealt with the Patriots doing things over the years. They probably put pressure on the league, even though it may seem like it was nothing big, or maybe Belichick didn't care and had no knowledge of it. Teams and owners and coaches, they're probably like, look, the Patriots keep doing some damn funny business. Do something about it. That's pretty much what it is. Like, I honestly believe if it was another team who doesn't have any crazy history of anything, the league would have been like, oh, okay, something's not right here, but like, whatever. The Patriots, like you guys said, the history is there. They keep doing some kind of funny business and getting caught. And the league's not just going to keep letting it slide, or they're not letting it slide at all, which is why they came down the way they did against the Patriots. Now, the penalties don't seem that crazy. Like Marv said, who cares what the Patriots freaking film? It's not like any juicy filming anyways.
Yeah, I don't care about Advanced Scouts docuseries.
$1 million.
Terribly boring.
$1.1 million to the Patriots and Kraft. So what? And then the draft pick. Yeah, I mean, draft pick in the third round is kind of huge, but they always find a way and finesse something. Belichick has been good for that over the years. So it's nothing major, but it's just the league giving the Patriots a little nudge, like, yeah, chill out, bucko. But it is what it is. I don't think this is going to put any dent into, bigger news that's taking place at the Patriots, but it is what it is, man.
I mean, okay, so this is a part that really does make it look fishy. I mean, the whole situation is fishy, let's be honest. But the only thing that's making me say the Patriots were not cheating and they weren't trying to cheat was because it was so stupid and so blatantly obvious. Like, you cannot have a crew up in the Bengals booth, up in the media booth, with a camera directly on the sideline with the viewfinder, or whatever the hell you call it these days, facing out so everybody behind you could see. That's the only reason. Like, they just can't be that dumb. Maybe it was like reverse psychology. This is so obvious, you guys can't think we're actually cheating. But it was so blatantly obvious. Again, you have to get fined just because of how egregiously stupid, how ridiculously stupid this was. I mean, look.
It's bad. It's as if the Astros would come in the next game with a drum set, just hanging out. Like, it's just stupid.
It's in the dugout.
It's in the dugout. This drum set there. Like, come on.
And just to have the name too, is Kraft Sports Productions in there with a film crew pointed at the sidelines. They can't be that egregiously stupid. Again, could it be reverse psychology? Guys, this is so obvious, you can't think we're cheating? Sure. But independent contractors too. I mean, they had the bases covered. They absolutely had the bases covered. They were covering this up. Ernie Adams, the man's a genius. But the penalties, I don't care what actually happened. I don't think much happened. But the penalties are just straight up for just being dumb. Anything else, guys?
No, I mean, they deserved it. I mean, the Patriots can get a third-round pick if Cam Newton decides to leave. They signed Cam Newton for less of the fine. So, I mean, the Patriots they're not too upset about it.
Hey, and you know what? Cam Newton walks. Hey, you get the compensatory draft pick. So, whatever.
Yeah.
CLNS Media, Patriots Roundtable, Nick Qualia, Marv Azan, Mike Molyneux. Guys, follow us on Twitter. Our Twitter handles, I'm assuming, are popping up right now. And if they're not, and if Garrett just porked me, then I look kind of dumb right now, pointing down to nothing. But again, Nick Qualia, Marv Azan, Mike Molyneux. We will be back next week. And you guys can also catch the show, as a reminder, on iTunes as well, the full audio version. Nick Qualia, Marv Azan, Mike Molyneux. We will be back next week, guys. Thanks for watching.